Hello. Hi. Hello, YouTube chat. Hello, Twitch chat. It's me, MixOmakes, Crafty Cyborg VTuber. On Twitch, we may or may not still be in an ad. I'm not sure. So we're just gonna chill out for the next 44, 43, 42 seconds. Hi. If you're watching this as a VOD, then I'm just gonna explain to you. Hi. We're just gonna chill. I just said we're gonna chill. I'm gonna prep my Smarties. I have some Smarties out here. I don't know about you, but I like to sort them out by color and eat them in reverse rainbow order. Now, what is reverse rainbow order, you might ask? Is basically Roy G. Biv, but in reverse, because I want to eat the red ones last. Like that catchy old song from I don't know how long ago that my dad keeps quoting, or my dad would always quote. I think pink goes with... No, pink is at the end. Okay, so we might be out of ads now. Anyways, hi, my name is MixOmakes, Crafty Cyborg VTuber here. We are back here today doing some Blender stuff. We're working in Blender. We are doing mechanical modeling and rigging in Blender. On today's episode, because I'm doing this episodically, I think. On today's stream, we are going to be continuing. We are continuing to work. There we go. That's the property. We are continuing to work on the hand because apparently it is hard. It is so difficult to work on mechanical hands. There are so many moving parts around, and there's so much stuff that needs to be considered. And we're basically learning on the fly. We are learning live. I am learning this about around the same time as you are. Or maybe I'm learning this sooner than you are, or maybe later. I'm learning it right now. And you are free to learn along with me. Yeah, I think we're gonna put pink on this at the end. I'm also going to be snacking on some Smarties because I've been craving Smarties for so long. And I don't know about you. I said this earlier, back when there were no ads, when there were possibly ads. But I like to sort my Smarties in reverse rainbow order. So Roy G. Biv, but backwards. Because I enjoy eating Smarties that way, and that also helps me ensure that I eat the red ones last, because apparently there was an ad campaign way back when where there was a song about Smarties, and it's like, when you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? Do you set them very slowly or crush them very fast? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to sing the rest of it because that might end up being a copyright claim. Anyways, I got stuck in my... Well, now I sort them. Now I sort my Smarties in rainbow order and then eat them in reverse rainbow order. I'm gonna take a bite of one of these now. It's kind of being picked up by the mic. But thankfully, it's not picking up everything. Thank you, noise gate. Anyways. Here we go. We're gonna get started. Yeah. We're basically, we got all the pancake motors in place. We got all of these hinges in place. And we got like a good chunk of the hand in place. So now we're going to see, I think we're just going to start connecting everything. We're going to make everything connected. We could start off with this hinge here. Let's build like a little thing to house this piston. But what we could do instead, actually, I think that would actually be a really good way to start because, well, no, maybe not. I don't know. I want to see, how does it look here? Like if I rotate this, is it rotating this disc or is that disc stationary? Well, let's check this first. So that bends like that. That's fine. R, Y. I don't think I'm gonna need to do that. I don't think fingers twist like that. Z. Oh, the discs are stationary. Oh, perfect. Okay. Actually, I don't think the discs do not move at all. Actually, now that I'm looking at it. And we also have some artifacts from before where some of the skin is moving, but it shouldn't be moving because it's not skin anymore. It's like a metal shell. Blows up pancake with mine. No, my pancakes! Hello, JSM. Hello, YouTube chat. Welcome to stream. We were working on mechanical motors, mechanical modeling. We were working on this hand again for the 8th time. For the 8th time. It's actually the 8th time because this is episode 8. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can connect these pancake motors. Oh wait, how is this even? Oh, why is it a single object? Oh, it's a single object connected to the hand. That actually makes sense. Wow, Mixel actually did something smart. Amazing. Okay, so we're going to. There's this connected to this part of the hand and this connected here. We're going to. I think we're just gonna bridge out a section of this thing. Did the caption say pancake motor? Yeah, pancake motor. A pancake motor is, you can search it up. I'm pretty sure you can search it up. And it's basically, it's a flat motor. And that is what we're basing, like that's what we're basing the hand, like the knuckles on, our pancake motors. Because that's sort of like a motor that you could use to drive the finger. A big part of the mechanical modeling that I'm doing is that I'm trying to make things like semi-realistic. So like I don't want to have just like ball joints and have it be like a ball joint doll where you just see like this random futuristic looking sphere inside between the joints and be like, oh yeah, they're motors, but then you ask yourself like, how do the motors actually turn? And you're like, no, it's fine, it's just motors, they just turn. That's just how that works. Holy guacamole just said as a joke that I thought there were actual pancakes there. Yeah. I thought you were saying pancakes because I said pancake motor. Serendipity at its finest. Pancake motor. I'm pretty sure if you search up. Yeah, pancake motor. There you go. Pancake motors. Yeah, so like they're like discs, but then it's like, I don't know, it's a perfect shape to say like this is the wrist, and then the fingers spread sideways out because there's pancake motors rotating stuff, and like I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. That is exactly what we want. Unintentional funny, perfect. That's, yeah, serendipity. Happy accident. But yeah, so we're going to rig up some stuff to connect to this like this part up to these 4 pancake motors, and we can edit this one and we can edit this one. They're clones of each other, so I can just edit either one. I guess we can just start off with this one though. I want to see how many. We'll grab the faces. They do like 3 or 4, maybe 4. 4 might look good. They're gonna extrude that out. Maybe a little. Actually, I think that's fine. Because what we want to do is we want to get that one, and we're just gonna extrude this out like this. Like here. Here? Right here. Is YouTube XP system capping at 75? I'm honestly not paying attention to that. I think I mentioned this like earlier when the XP system was, or when I was like first announced. Like I'm not entirely for the XP system just cause like I feel like it may encourage, or it may isolate viewers who choose not to chat. and I'd rather not do that. For lack of, like, if you don't chat, I don't want you to feel like you're any less of a fan. That makes sense. Do this. There. And then... oh, okay. So then now we need to have something that connects up to the pancake motor. So I'm not too sure about what's going on with the XP system, just because I'm personally not paying attention to it. You cannot chat and still be just as much as a fan as anyone else. That is how the mix will do. That like kind of looks nice. Sure. And I think what we could do is we can grab these. And move them. Sure. I don't know what's gonna make the mesh look like inside. Hopefully not too messed up. We can grab these four and extrude it out. And get by 5. And then we move them up. Contact the motor. Nice. So like you kind of get the idea. Like it's that's sort of how things are going to be connected. And what we'll do is we're definitely going to come back to this and like remesh everything and retopologize everything. Just so it looks a little better than just the random, just the very random shapes and stuff. Like we're just sort of getting the basic idea. Like that's how. Like I'm still trying to keep the old silhouette by keeping this piece of the hand, but eventually I might just like scrap it entirely in favor of making this part, like the top half of the hand, like more uniform with like the rest of the mechanism. Because it's looking to be more like the size of like the hands are looking more to be like the size of a glove than an actual hand, which is kind of funny because that's sort of like what's already happening here. But I mean, I'm not entirely opposed to it. Having hands the size of gloves. The fingers are still thin, so like at least it allows me for more nimble, articulation, I guess. Oh, and as I mentioned before, I mentioned this in my stream announcement, but this is going to be a little bit of a more chill stream. I don't know what that entirely entails because I feel like all of my streams are chill streams, but I'm just gonna be kind of, I don't know. I had a busy week. If you weren't made privy to that, I was streaming a bunch I was streaming every day on Twitch over the weekend. And I was joining my good friend Susana Amano on Twitch in celebration of her birthday. She said on her socials that her parents were not able to fly down, and so she's going to be doing a 48-hour marathon a 48-hour stream marathon where she'll be streaming on and off within 48 hour within a 48-hour time span. Yeah. Well, she'll be she'll be streaming for a 48-hour marathon in celebration of her birthday, and she'll be chatting with herself, chatting with collabing with other VTubers, other streamers, stuff like that. And Saturday, her and I played some good old Bread and Fred, and then Sunday we played some Minecraft on her community Minecraft server. And I also played with another good friend, Fool Juice, a flesh tuber, as it were, or as depending on who you talk to, it's just a normal streamer. I think that's a good look. That looks kind of sick. Like, that's sort of what the piece looks like outside the hand, but then inside the hand, like, it's sort of obscured, but that's sort of what it looks like. So that's how the pancake mode is going to be attached. That was short-lived. That's the end of stream. Goodbye, everyone. No, I'm joking. This is not the end of stream. So we're going to do this now. What we're going to do now is we're going to model a... Sometimes I forget your model has a nose, even though I saw it like twice. Yeah. So, I don't know if you can I don't know if you can see it now. I'm trying to move my nose. You can see it on this model a little bit more. It's the lighting, really. That's also something interesting with this model. The way that Vroid's lighting system works, or Vroid's shaders work, is that they emit their own light. So, so that makes it kind of difficult to like pose them in Blender with their own light, because the material by default doesn't interact with light. Or I don't know if they produce their own light, but they don't interact with light. I'm gonna eat some Smarties right now. Actually, no, I'm gonna finish my statement and then I'm gonna eat some Smarties. So they produce I don't know if they produce their own light or they don't interact with any light element that is not their own, and you have to like manually turn it off in order for it to like interact with lighting in Blender. So I don't know if you've noticed the Hollow Knight stream thumbnails. A couple of them finally have a light source, and they finally have a shadow being projected onto the back of a wall or whatever. And that's because I figured out that I have to like go through the mesh and manually turn off all the mesh things that are like, produces its own light or something like that. There's like a manual toggle that I have to toggle off in order for shadows to show. But we did it, and now we're here. So okay, so thumb. I think we're going to... Yeah, we're all gonna VTop all of this anyway, so it doesn't really matter if like stuff aren't like properly connected, or like if thing doesn't really look too good. I can always come back to it. But what I want to do is not do that and just make it look good the first time. But in reality, I think it's much better to just sort of like, you know, figure it out first without the constraint of making it perfect, and then I can make it perfect afterward. It's like that one art meme going around with, it's like, make it first, make it perfect later. Now that I look at it, when you're not talking, there's no mouth. You can kind of see the mouth. I think it's the fact that, like, depending on how big... no, I can kind of see it. Or not see it, I guess. Yeah, I think it's this thing. Like, it's just the way that the model is lit internally. Like, there's an internal light source on this model. I have a small screen, I don't. Oh, it's also that, too. Like, if you have a small screen, you're not going to get the details there. It's also something I've been curious about for like YouTube streaming. Should I stream as a short? Should I stream it as in a short version instead of like instead of like the vertical, the horizontal? Like, would I get more views if I do that? Ooh. Like, Twitch can be my typical, like, horizontal streaming, and then YouTube I can just, like, just completely lean into shorts. Just fully lean into shorts. I don't know if you've noticed, like, my top viewed video right now is my gacha results for Seiyu and Sky on Uma Musume Pretty Derby. With over 3,000 views. Like, that's insane. Thank you so much. And it's sort of like making me think like, oh, maybe this is how I go big, is by making shorts. But like, I don't know, like, is it worth it, just like streaming YouTube shorts? Like, my YouTube side is a YouTube Shorts live stream, and then my Twitch side is like the traditional horizontal stream. I don't know. Something that I'm trying to think about. A Q object size 0.01. Armature bone. What bone is this actually? No, what do I want to do? I want to... There should be an option for armature. Visibility? No. Is it this one? Names. There we go. Okay, there. Get the names on, so now we don't need to think about the... don't have to go back and forth between stuff. Oh, is it the... Go bye. Select. Now, if I go back here, I want R-hand 2. Okay, so R-hand 2. There we go. And so now, oh shoot. Actually, I might wanna hit. Oh! Huh. Armature. Clear roll. Pose mode. Pose. Clear rotation. Okay, maybe that's fine. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Whew. That's a way I can make guides for a game that's eventually gonna die out because the developers too lazy to release a proper sequel. You'll be long forgotten as a guy to make guides. That's one way to do it too, yeah. Speaking from experience there. It has been a year. What game is it? Okay, I'm gonna eat a Smartie. Like, you ever hear someone say something and it's like, that is too specific of an example, sir. That, like... I hope it's not. Oh wait. Oh, it's turned weird. Damn it. Oh, but that's also turned weirdly. Okay, so it should work. World Ender 0 can beaten in 5 hours if you don't get stuck at the bosses. That seems like okay. Like, how often do you... Like, I feel like that's... I don't know how I feel about that description. I mean, I guess... Okay, no, that's fine. No. Maybe I'm just being pedantic about it. It's fine. 5 hours if you like 5 hours if you take like if you have like a perfect boss run, essentially. That's sort of what I'm understanding. That's not bad. It's hard in the unfair type. I see. Health check. Water. Water. I should make that a redeem. Be like, drink water. Drink water now. I made Baja's Blast a thing a redeem. That was funny. Yeah, now you can throw stuff at me and it's gonna be called a Baja's Blast. And I'm like all for that meme. In Twitch only, on Twitch only. Also, the creator is not active in social media, he just released something and dipped for 8 months. That's kind of a mood, if I'm being honest. I would also just be like, yeah, you want this thing here, and then just gone. Like, that's a sign of a good game, though. I feel like got your dedicated community clamoring for what little content there is. Is it a recommended? Oh, hold on. Wait. How do we do this then? Oh, hold on. Edit. Did everything just shift? It did. Shoot. Object. Oh, it's because that's linked to. Oh. Oh, it's literally just that. Okay. That's linked to that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yes, I think that should work out. Okay, so now, sorry, I just had to like move this out more so that I have more space to put the hinge. I think I can do. Could he at least say a message saying working on game halfway done? I like giving oddly specific examples. No, because look what happened with Team Cherry and like Silksong. They went MIA for like 7 years, and they're just like, and then at the end it's just like, yeah, here it is. And then they did an interview when they're releasing it, and it's like, yeah, we were just having so much fun building the game. That's why it took so long. Or like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is really good example too, because when No Man's Sky is being advertised, is I think they were just having like they got really excited with what they were doing, and they were trying to be very specific in what exactly they are offering. And I think what happened is that no one really knew like whenever people would summarize what was happening, that summary is what was being taken at face value instead of what was actually being said. So, and the creators of No Man's Sky weren't really paying attention. I don't know if they're not paying attention or like they just weren't able to like keep control of the narrative, I suppose. And so when it got released, a lot of people are like, hey, this isn't what you advertised. And like, I'm pretty sure that none of what people are claiming should have been in No Man's Sky was ever advertised to be in No Man's Sky. but everyone just had this like blanket idea that like this is what we're expecting in No Man's Sky, and you didn't deliver. Even though that's not what they were saying they would be in the anyways. Public perception was bad. Everyone was expecting something and they didn't get it. And so what happened was they were like, okay, we're gonna offer refunds, we're gonna bunker down, and we're gonna try to fix the game for you. And then they went MIA for like months, 7 months, 8 months, I don't know how long, maybe not a year, but they were off social media for a while. And then after this like long like internet silence hiatus, they come back and it's like, we fixed it. And everyone's like, what do you mean fixed it? And they actually fixed it. Like a lot of the stuff they were promising it came to fruition. They were like, look, we can't do this thing, but we can give you this. And on that release of the fix, it changed everything. Look at them now. They're thriving. They keep releasing free updates. This is like their like 9th or 10th one. There are jokes now about people saying like, no, let me pay for the DLC. Why are you giving me a new one? Like, they were able to gain the public's trust. And it's like, and what did they do? They went radio silent on social media. Like the creator was like to his staff, like, don't go on social media, don't talk about this anymore. We cannot promise anything, because the last time we did that, people didn't like it, and it's gonna ruin our reputation again. We're gonna bunker down, we're gonna make the thing and then launch it. That's great. You see, World Ender has been worked on for World Ender 0. It's supposed to be a simple minigame for World Ender, but turned into its own separate game. And that's a sort of like the bane of like I feel like that's like the bane of what's the word, like game devs. It's like, at what point do you say, I'm done building this game, let's release it? If you don't have like a solid target of like what you want your game to be, you might just continue to make it up until you can no longer do it or whatever. I don't know. But in fact, creative is also creative gacha life. That's a thing. Oh, I think I know gacha life. I think I know that. I think I've heard of that game. Well, you know what? World Ender also kind of sounds familiar. I mean, I can check it out quickly. What are you saying it's called? Or Wonder End. I was reading World End. Wonder End. The serious skill ends up in slowly falling vegetables, risk of access. Psychological horror game. And Wonder End 0. Released August of last year. Ah, yeah, that's been. Ah. Wonder End 0. Pick up the Wonder End and World Genius Governance. Game. Itch.io. Let's look at. Read louder for the classmate. Wonder End 0. Wonder End 0 is a upcoming psychological horror game by Lunime that will be released in the future and will be available on Android, PC, and iOS. Prequel to Wonder End. World of Dreams has discovered the origins of the creatures that haunt your nightmares. Play as Alan, following his memories along path to destruction. How will he turn into the ultimate evil? Find clues and hidden secrets that will lead you to the truth if you're willing to accept it. Oh. Oh. Huh. What else is the person made? All by Lumine. Lunime. Gacha Club, Gacha Life. I've heard of Gacha Life. Someone told me about Gacha Life. I could have sworn. Gacha First Studios. And Wonder End 0. Nice. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Okay, let us shifty. Oh wait. Shifty. Found that. Link it to hand 1. Everyone has said they got your life, no one is safe. Edit. Now make this. I think that's on. Yeah, it is on the same plane. Hell yeah. Okay, so now that's yep. Said. Oh wait, hold on. Local Z axis, local axis, not global. Local Y. I think this. Gonna extrude out. And this we're gonna extrude out. These bad boys. There we go. And then grab this. Yep, and then grab this. There you go. And that's connected. We're calling that connected. So, see you around. Tell me if you're gonna give the ReZero a go. It's quite good considering he's never done a horror platform before. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Jason. I'll let you know. I mean, whatever games I do end up trying, I'll announce it and stuff, you know, that sort of stuff. But thanks for the heads up. Good luck. Maybe I might start watching your your guides so I can know how to do stuff. We'll see. But yeah, have a good one, Jason. Thanks for popping in. Always lovely to have you around. Okay. So now, when we pose mode, won't do in front because we want to see what this looks like. Okay. No. R Z. Nice. Look at that. Very good. Okay. Yeah, just the guides. I don't think my shorts are good enough for anyone. Nah, I can check. Oh, we'll see how it goes. You can't sell yourself short like that. You gotta. Selling yourself short like that is how nothing happens. You know, you gotta believe in yourself first. Please don't. Okay. Okay, fine. No, whatever. Oh shoot. No. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this forward, and then we're gonna have a section here come out. Then that's what's gonna be attached to this part, I think. How does that even connect then? There. So this we're gonna move forward. Huh? What? Wait, how does this work? I think I'm gonna move it here. And then we're gonna have something coming out of this. What? Edit. Let us, you know what we could do? We could subdivide this. Going that. I'm just gonna slide it out. I think we will. I think we will. Actually, no, what we could do is we can grab this bad boy. Because this is on the axis. I'm just gonna extrude that out like this. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's not. Oh, shoot. Ow! Okay, that's wrong. Then it has to be done like this then. Object mode. Edit mode. This needs to be extruded out, but then on like the y-axis. And then we have to rig up something so that this sort of like moves on a hinge independent of this. But then it still looks like it's connected. Oh my. Yeah, that's a pain. Oh, what pain? Oh, what pain have I self-inflicted? Ah, yes. Triangle. Calculate. Noise. Oh, you know what? You know what? Yeah, let's triangulate it for now. At the very least, it'll tell us that we need to come back to it. Dissolve face. And it's there to there. Dissolve face. There to there. Okay. Oh, there we go. There, perfect. So now we need something here that like comes out and then goes along. So then this needs to. Have another. Wait, what time is it? Almost 9. I genuinely think that this hinge can be a ball bearing. It could just be a ball and joint. Because like the way that this moves. No. Oh, no, it's fine. X, Y. Like, it needs to be able to do stuff like that. And also this. Oh, shoot. The hell? R. Label me confused. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, so we connected some parts there. Sorry, I'm like chewing stuff. This is going to require some finagling. Let's do that mode and grab this guy. And we're that on. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, okay. So now we extrude out. Oh, that is not gonna work. E, Y, X. Y, X, Z. Or Z. Or extrude. Okay. That needs to be edited. Oh. So on Twitch, we apparently have an ad break right now. I'm just gonna take a quick break for a bit. What I could do is actually open up Twitch on my phone. Will it show me? I guess it does. Okay, yeah, so there's no ad right now. I don't really understand that. It's like, yeah, that's like the thing that I need to remember is that like with it seems that with affiliate status, it's not that it gives you ads to run, but that it gives you the ability to be given ads to run. So if I'm not being given ads to run, no ads will run. So, so here we are with no ads to run. But yeah, as I mentioned, actually maybe I'll talk about this after the break, like a minute and a half. So stay tuned for the next minute and a half of me figure out what the hell is on with this. Ooh. So what I'm getting is I need to edit these now. X. And I'll extrude out her. Okay, ads are now done. Okay, so these are that. And I'll prep this. If I'm being completely honest with you, I might end stream early. Because I'm tired. One, two. Like I've streamed on Saturday, I streamed on Sunday. I was making shorts all weekend. There was that. I was making shorts all weekend, every single day. I was attempting to chase the high of but that's also different. Chase the high of the 3,000 view, that one 3,000 view short that I got. Oh, excuse me, the one 3,000 view short that I got didn't work. Don't post shorts every single day. They post them when you're. I feel like the best course of action for me for shorts is to post them when the last short, when the last short has like tapered off and has stopped getting views. Not stopped, but like a slowed down and getting views. When the last short has slowed down and getting views, that's when I can post the next one. I feel like that's sort of the way to go. Because if the last short, because I noticed that when the next time I post a short, the previous short stops getting pushed out. So if I never posted the next short the next day, then the previous short might have kept growing. And we might have seen it hit like higher number. So I feel like I need to wait until the last short has like tapered off in growth before I post the next one. But anyways, I've already committed to like posting stuff like every single day during like the Gemini Cup and Musume Pretty Derby. So I might as well finish that off, and then the next time I do shorts, I'm gonna be following that trend. But anyways, I think I'm actually gonna wrap it up early tonight, just because I still need to make that short and I still need to do a bunch of stuff, and I spent all weekend prepping for like streams on the weekend and not prepping for the streams this week. So I'm a little tired. And he did say this would be a little low energy, and this is kind of what happened. But we did do a decent amount of progress, I will say. You know what we could do? We just finish this off. Let's get I want to say 1, 2, and let's do extrude, and let's do x-axis. Let's go all the way. That is not that is not what I wanted to do. No. Oh, y-axis. Oh wait, no, it's not extrusion. Oh, this stuff poking outside of the. Oh. No, that's not what we wanted to do. No. Extrude X. No. That? No, that's still not. Maybe build. I guess. Extrude, escape, G, Y. It's still showing on like the top side of some of it. Okay. Interesting. Escape, G, Y. There we go. Okay. And did the exact same thing with this guy. Gonna be extrude, escape, G. I feel like no, this is not the right way to do it because everything ends up being like different lengths of stuff. Okay, we'll just have to add like our own little stuff to it. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's a short stream, it's only an hour today, but the reason I'm wrapping it up here is because I have an announcement for those of you still watching. I have something coming up in about 2 weeks. Next week. Later next week. Next week later into the week. And it'll require me to take a break after the thing happens. I'll be undergoing a procedure, basically. For that, I'll be undergoing a procedure. I'll be required to be fully sedated for it. And so when that happens, post procedure, I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to return back to streaming. So this coming Wednesday, this coming Friday, we're gonna be streaming Hollow Knight. I'm gonna be trying to stream as much Hollow Knight as physically possible. Just to sort of like wrap up before, I want to see if I can like actually, I don't know if I can finish it, but like at the very least like get to a point where it's like, this is a good place to say, this is a good place to call it quits. And it will also mean I will be streaming longer on Wednesday and Friday for the next couple stream. Just cause, you know, thing like yeah, we're just gonna I don't know when I'm gonna return after that procedure. So yeah. I know it's a little last minute, but if I'm being honest, it was booked last minute too. Like I went in for a consultation today, and it was just like, yeah, you should, yeah, so we're gonna, don't hold off on it. We're gonna do we're gonna do it now. Let's do it now. Let's book you for it. Go talk to the receptionist, and they're gonna book you for like the next available thing. Like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, no, it's chill. Just go book it now. Like, okay. So I booked it that day, and I'm thinking like, oh, maybe I can hold off until like after Thanksgiving so that I can like be chill for Thanksgiving, and then I go into the procedure. And then the receptionist is like, yeah, the earliest one is actually, you got lucky, and like someone canceled last minute, so now there's an open slot this coming Thursday, like on next Thursday. So I'm like, oh, okay, let's do next Thursday then. they're pushing me fast, man, for this. So it's like, all right, let's do that then. So yeah, so next Thursday I have a procedure. I'm gonna be fully sedated for it. First time I'm gonna be fully sedated for any sort of procedure, so I'm kind of worried, but like it should be fine. But I don't know when I'm gonna be back to streaming after that procedure, so I'm gonna try my hardest to get a lot of Hollow Knight done before I undergo the procedure. So that sort of gives me 3 more streams before I attempt to finish Hollow Knight, maybe. Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe I end up streaming like every single day, like maybe I end up streaming on the weekends again. I don't know what the plan is right now, if I'm being honest. I'm just gonna do a normal stream week this week, Wednesday and Friday, Hollow Knight, 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna stream it for a little longer than the typical 2 hours, just so we can get more done in the stream, and then try to get to like a natural stopping point or a natural pause point before I go on my break. So yeah, we're gonna, because after I go on my break, I don't know, maybe I'll start like a secondary Hollow Knight save that I can play offline, so I can like keep so that I can sort of like stay on top of things. I could sort of like maintain my skills while I'm on break, but then also yeah, I don't know. We'll see what I end up saying. That actually is sort of tempting to do, but we'll see. Anyways, my name has been Mixomakes. I'll be seeing you around. I will see you next Wednesday, and I'll talk about this on Wednesday again, and I'll announce it. I think I'll do like a proper announcement on socials tomorrow, Tuesday Eastern time, and then I'll talk about it again on Wednesday when the Hollow Knight peeps are here, or if you're Hollow Knight people. Well, when all the Hollow Knight peeps are here, you know. You might be a Hollow Knight peep and you're here too, but not everyone's here. So once we pull a smash and make it so that everyone's here, then I'll talk a little more about it. But anyways, yeah, my name is Makes. This has been a short little stream, and I'll see you all again next week. No, I lied. I'll see you all Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, Hollow Knight. Yeah. All right. Thanks all for watching. Please don't forget about me. Anyways, okay, yeah, I'm heading out. Peace out, everyone. Time to go record myself suffering in Gemini Cup and Umusume Pretty Derby, and then maybe release a short about it tomorrow. Bye.